Is it time to buy or sell Merck stock? In this video, we will explore Merck in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 26th of September, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest insights. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive a free price prediction and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 26th of September, 2025, our system has ranked Merck as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.66. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but currently shows a loss of 0.00% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. The stock is positioned at the lower end of a broad and horizontal trend in the short term. This situation may present a favorable buying opportunity. However, a decline below the lower trend line at $77.61 would signal a strong sell and indicate a potential shift in trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 0.84% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from negative 0.379% to 12.5%. In terms of the long-term outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 26.72%. Our calculations suggest that the stock's performance could vary from negative 42.19% to negative 21.27% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $45.42 and $61.85. Our latest daily update for Merck includes the headline, Merck stock upgraded from sell candidate to hold accumulate after Friday trading session. The Merck stock price gained 1.24% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 26th of September, 2025, rising from $77.60 to $78.56. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.63%, with a low of $77.69 and a high of $78.96. The price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days, resulting in a decrease of 5.13% over this period. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 789,000 more shares were traded than the day before. Overall, 12 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $957,830,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $114.79, while the lowest price was $73.31. Currently, the price is 31.56%, or $36.23, below the 52-week high, and 41.65%, or $56.07, below the all-time high, which occurred on the 25th of June, 2024, when the price reached $134.63. Merck's stock performance this week is influenced by 2 main factors, product momentum and policy risk. On the positive side, Keytruda continues to drive growth, bolstered by a recent approval from the FDA for an injectable formulation and ongoing label expansions. Additionally, Welireg achieved sales of $162 million in the second quarter, reflecting an 18% increase sequentially. The cardiovascular medications Winrevair and Adempas also remain strong performers. Management has enhanced shareholder returns with approximately $1.35 billion dedicated to buybacks in the second quarter. These operational successes, alongside a robust pipeline and recent acquisitions, support the potential for sustained revenue growth and increased dividends over the long term. However, there are tangible, near-term challenges. Washington's initiative to establish maximum fair Medicare prices, coupled with discussions of significant tariffs on branded drug imports, introduces immediate pricing and policy risks that might pressure profit margins and induce volatility in Merck shares. Commentary in the style of Citi suggests that some companies have already committed to U.S. investments, which could mitigate the political impact. In summary, while we may see potential short-term pullbacks due to pricing and tariff developments, the strong momentum in oncology, positive cash flow, buybacks, and solid dividends provide a favorable long-term outlook, provided that the execution of the pipeline remains steady. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 10th of July 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned MRK an underperform grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 20th of May 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned MRK a cautious grade with a downgrade action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned MRK a neutral grade with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 25th of April 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned MRK a market perform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 5th of February 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned MRK a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Merck stock a general buy rating. However, they have rated the price-to-earnings ratio as sell, and the price-to-book ratio also as sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a rating of strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Merck. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, the 25th of September, 2025, and thus far it has increased by approximately 1.24%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is identified. The volume is rising in tandem with the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may affect the short-term development. The Merck stock currently presents sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, contributing to a more pessimistic outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general sell signal arises from the relationship between these two averages, where the long-term average sits above the short-term average. During upward corrections, there will be resistance at the price levels of $79.89 and $82.89. A breakout above either of these levels will trigger buy signals. Furthermore, a sell signal is currently indicated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence. Here are some additional signals that may be of interest. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots show a buy signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger Bands also indicate a buy signal from 2 days ago. The short-term moving average suggests a buy signal from 17 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 12 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages points to a buy signal from 9 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals, the short moving average indicates a sell signal from 14 days ago. The long-term moving average suggests a sell signal from 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 43 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you would like to explore more signals. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop-loss levels for Merck. Merck has established support at $78.12, which could present a buying opportunity, especially if the stock tests this level and responds positively. The stock typically experiences average daily movements, and with a solid trading volume, the associated risk is rated as medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $1.27, which translates to 1.63%. In the last week, the daily average volatility has been 1.89%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Merck, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could signal a low expectation for the future of the company, or that the stock is undervalued, indicating a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of October, 2025. Analyst consensus estimates are at $2.37. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Merck. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Merck is at $79.96. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Merck encounters its first support level at $78.12. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Merck from multiple analyst sources is buy. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On 2025-084, Williams David Michael conducted an insider buy of 17,119 shares of common stock. On 2025-084, Williams David Michael conducted an insider sell of 8,432 shares of common stock. On 2025-084, Williams David Michael conducted an insider sell of 17,119 shares of restricted stock unit. On 2025-084, Gindo Churphy conducted an insider buy of 3,693 shares of common stock. On 2025-084, Gindo Churphy conducted an insider sell of 18,175 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 68.582. Overall, insiders purchased 1,111,131 shares and sold 152,629 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $73.84, reflecting a decrease of 6.01%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. A buy signal has been generated from a pivot bottom identified 1 day ago. Is Merck stock a good buy? Merck displays several negative indicators suggesting it could be a candidate for selling. However, considering the potential for a turnaround, it may be wise to hold or accumulate shares in this position while waiting for further developments. Consequently, we have revised our analysis for this stock from a sell recommendation to a hold suggestion since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 29th of September, we anticipate that Merck will open lower by 15 cents, starting at $78.40. It is important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. We strongly recommend consulting with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept full responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. From all of us here at Stock Invest.